Discover how Texas law preserves your separate property after marriage.
About separate property and what happens to it once you get married. Some people think that prior to marriage, you own separate property. They understand that concept, but they think that once you get married, your separate property and your spouse's separate property gets combined, and that is then what comprises community property. Well, that's just not at all true. The fact of the matter is this: based on a rule in Texas, a law in Texas known as the Inception of Title Rule, once property is separate property, it remains separate property. Are there exceptions to the rule? Absolutely. Now, whether or not you can prove that it's separate later, when it gets to be important to prove it, is a completely separate question, particularly if the marriage lasts for any amount of time. That's where you get into issues of premarital agreements and things like that being very useful. Separate property does not become community property once the parties get married. That just is not the law. That's not the way it works. All right? This is Lawyer Beal. You can find me on our website at dfwdivorce.com. Thanks.